Namaste, children. Welcome back to social science class. Children, we have already learnt about our constitution, isn't it? The constitution has given us the fundamental rights and duties you have learnt. And now, in today's class, let us learn about the directive principles of state policy. So, here, what are these directive principles of state policy? The Constitution has directed the state to follow some principles in order to achieve the ideal welfare state. So, in order to achieve the ideal welfare state, the Constitution has directed the state to follow some of the principles. Such principles are called as directive principles of state. The governments are expected to keep these principles in view while administering the state. These are the indicators for the holistic development of India. These are the indicators for the holistic, that is, the all round development of our country. These principles are the indicators. So, let us learn about the importance of the directive principles of state policy. Why do we need these directive principles of state policy? Here, children, the directive principles of state policy are the directions given to the central and state governments by the Constitution. Already told you, the Constitution is a set of fundamental laws. Like that, the Constitution has given them, both central as well as the state government, some of the principles. It is necessary to adopt these principles while legislating, formulating, and implementing policies. The directive principles of state policy are important in achieving freedom, equality, and brotherhood, and also to establish the welfare state. So, now let me tell you about there are the directive principles of state policy included in the constitution are the follows. Many are there. For example, 11 are there. So the first one is the social justice. What is the social justice? To achieve the public welfare by providing social, economic, as well as political justice to the citizens. And social justice, the second is the social justice to the weaker sections, children. Here it means weaker sections. Usually we take even women and children also under that, but especially social justice to weaker sections. For example, you all know about the downtrodden or the low caste people, what they call, see, Dalits or Harijans. So they were all looked very much down upon them, and there was much of economic exploitation. So they brought this principle. According to this principle, it is intended to provide basic needs to the weaker sections and also to find remedy against economic exploitation, providing education, and extending free legal aid to them. And the third one is children. You can see this is the weaker sections of the society. You can see. And the next is the women and the child welfare. You can see here, children. The mother, as you all know, she is the one who gives birth to the children, isn't it, children? And takes utmost care. But in our society, there is so much of differences between men and women. For that, the constitution has given this principle of women and child welfare. According to this, they equal wages to both men and women for the same work. For example, if both men and women are doing the same work, like maybe just I will give you an example of a building a house, both are doing the same work, then both should get the equal pay, equal wages. But when we see in some places they will give more for the men and less for the women, that should not happen. And maternity benefit to women. See, when the mother gives birth to the children, this maternity is that when she gives birth to the child, she needs rest and the child has to be taken care by the mother. So, the government has given 3 months or even 6 months also they give now. They have to give the leave by paying them. Paid leave only they have to give for the maternity benefit of women. And prevention of exploitation of children. Children should not be exploited. They cannot be put into any work or any hard work or bonded labor like that, nothing. So children should be, they must be prevented from the exploitation. And facility should be given to the children to grow healthily, in addition to providing free and compulsory education. As you all know that they are giving free and compulsory education. They were giving in government school and aided schools already they were giving. But even now, even in private schools, they are giving 25% seats for the RT, that is under right to education. Okay, children. So that is why here it says prevention of exploitation of children, facility for children to grow healthily, in addition to providing free and compulsory education. Okay, children. So the next a few points I will give you in the next class. Okay, children. Thank you.